Hi Tishpal, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well as well. And for this video, I have to mention two animals that are only found in my country, two popular TV programs that I watch in my country, and two singers that were born in my country. And I have to use the passive voice, so let's start. Okay, first of all, with the animals that are just found in my country, the first one I could say La rana venenosa del Chocó. That's its name, and as the name says, it is a yellow frog. Sí, porque todo es sapo. Frog, yellow frog that is poisonful for we humans. So don't ever touch that if you ever seen that. And that is very charming. The frog is very charming. That's like impossible to touch, but don't do that because you know that's dangerous. And the other one is the el mono titi. Mono titi is like a little monkey, but they are very agile. Well, I mean, they are very no distress. No, they are very flexible, and they are seen in the Universidad de Antioquia. I love them. And when one is in class, one can see them walking and hanging in the trees. That's very interesting, and they eat a lot of fruits. And they are very peculiar because at the end of the tail, in the top of the tail, they have like a feather. I don't know if that is of course not a feather, but that seems to be a feather. Um, White, and they move their tail like that. That's very weird, but they are very charming. Okay, with the TV programs, Sábados Felices has the record of the most consecutive, no, the most stream program in a strike in the world. It is even older than SLN, SLN of United States, like for 3 or 2 years, but it is, and it is very, very ancient that program. That should be canceled actually. And the second program is Guerreros. Guerreros. I don't know if it is still called Guerreros because it had a lot of names. But when I seen them, no, when I saw them, they were called Guerreros. I remember that I was like 12 years old, and that was a program like two groups were challenging each other for a trophy, and that was quite peculiar because I always bet for the. I remember that the first group was called lions or leones, and the second was called cobras, or I don't know how can I say cobras in English, but let's say snakes. Snakes, and I always bet for snakes, and they always lose. And then I change my mind, and I think no, leones is better, and I bet for guerreros, and they started to lose. So I thought that I was the unluckiest people in life. Oh, I broke unlucky to them. I don't know. Desventure. My person is full of desventure since that. And okay, two singers. I will say Karol G and Fade. I love reggaeton and I love their songs. And as a fun fact, I have a new Space Boys. Okay, let's use it. I don't know how can I use it. Let me think. Um, Fade was born by its father that was a teacher at the Universidad de Antioquia. That was very fun when I noticed that because of a, a guide person, yeah, like a guia. And they were talking about the some uh, pictures that were in the museum, and they say that, and I was like, oh, that's quite interesting. And I say that has the whole meaning because I think that Fate wouldn't be the person he is without that that moment with that, yeah, with that, ¿cómo se dice? Como acontecimiento. I don't know, but with that without that, he wouldn't be the person he is. And I also love Karol G. That was born. They both were born in Medellin, and they were in like love, but there are rumors that they broke up. But I don't know, and I don't care. I don't mind. So that will be all for this video. Teach. Thanks.